Alcata vesica is not used for in food of the Indian people. It is only used when they go into bronchitis, flu, fever, cough, asthmatic condition. They take the leaves and they make it into a formula. So herbs are natural medicines. The source is not food. First category we are coming here is nutrition. All the products, the seeds, have been part of food. Cumin, part of Indian food. Garlic, Chinese food. Onion, Chinese food. Part and parcel of food. So what is the difference? The difference is safety one. Safety is so vital. Herb spectrum is narrower than this. Very specific. One herb, they try to work for one disease. Spectrum differences. Safety. Natural. Herbs, by and large, extracted, They take the leaf, either alcoholic extraction, water extraction, or some other form of extraction, they take up. See, like the Chinese, they put the boil and then take up extraction. Here, no, the seeds are just grounded. No chemical interference at all. Remember that. I don't put any chemical, anything inside to make and enhance it. A cumin seed is grounded, okay? The garlic is dried and grounded. The onion is dried and grounded. So it's from food. So in terms of hierarchy of safety, safest nutrition, second safest herb, third safest only chemicals. That means not as safe as nutrition. Many doctors get confused between our products and herbs. In fact, my patient comes and show the doctor, okay, the herbal product I cannot take for kidney problems. Wrong way. So you must be clear in your mind. Nutrition can mix with other drugs also, can mix with herbs, can mix with chemical drugs. So there is no serious contraindications. Okay, yeah? Clear in your mind. Good question. I forgot to mention that.
Any other questions?
I want to ask, because anything also need something to maintain the quality, means the preservative. How do you maintain the...
Okay, that's why just now you didn't look at one month's presentation. See, my investigation on seeds, I kept the seeds for a long time. I also kept the powder for a long time. So I found out nature has made the seed very, very stable. Even our enzymes in the stomach cannot digest. You take a guava seed and eat it. Tomorrow it will come out there. How come our acid, hydrochloric acid cannot? Our digestive enzymes cannot. Other chemicals cannot break down. Similarly, when it made into powder, I kept it. Then we sent for analysis. We see the efficacy for a long time. We found out that nature has put preservative. But we also had natural preservative. You know turmeric? The yellow one? It is a natural preservative. So you will see traces of all that inside here. That is
everyone also have a
little bit, a wee bit, so that it will. I've exposed the powder, See whether anything can, attack them. Very stable. And I first produced the formula 97, 98, 99. Those products, even now, efficacy is equally good. So the preservative is natural. And we don't want to add any form of like benzoic acid, hydroxyl benzoates, we don't want to add one bit of preservative inside. It will spoil the whole spectrum. So be convinced when people ask what nature's preservative, what specifically turmeric and other related witches. By nature they are preservatives.
You make sure you don't contract to each other. No contract.
You know why I tell you? If you look at the content strength, how much the quantum we call it, parts per million, parts per million we found, the contradicting effect is hardly there. That's how in one seed God put about 100 over things. Nothing is contradicting each other. So it has already used this intelligence and fixed it. So we put in small quantum, very little contribution. Nothing to worry. Parts per million. ppm. Nano.
Nanotechnology.
Natural nanotechnology, not ours, you know. Ours and they break in all the molecules and say, well, surface area big, more effective. No. God has his own technology before we even thought of nanotechnology. That's how it is. Natural.
The seeds, as has been said, like it's supplements, which we also eating every day in our meals. So it's like herbs, which is also kind of veggie. Okay, but I say certain herbs are for specific illness. Say for example, if let's say we like the Chinese likes to eat, they will boil it and then drink it and all. Is there such thing like for the herbs, there's an overdose that will cause harm?
Okay, for our products, okay, the seeds and spices, all nanotechnology. We have not worked on overdoses like maybe 10 grams, 20 grams, one shot, we have not worked. But what I've worked on overdosing, you can take 20 capsules of BioSpectra. You won't feel much problem. You feel a bit calm and relaxed. So I did not do 100 and all that. I think it's not worth, talking about 100. But definitely from theoretically speaking, 100 will never kill a person or harm a person. So how much is safe, how much is overdose, not a big issue. If you accidentally take 30, 40, it won't kill you. But that doesn't mean you should take 10 and try every day. It becomes very costly affair. Very costly affair. So I have not seen any overdose issues here.
So you can't use this to commit suicide?
You can't use it. Won't work. So no overdose problem, but I'm taking on a daily basis 4 BioSpectra. Feel very good. Feel young and energetic.
On the other end, if just one a day will be sufficient.
That's a relative issue here, relativity. Relativity and subjectivity. If you are fairly healthy, you have no major problems and all that, one will be a good maintenance dose. You won't even see doing super, but you will be healthy and healthy. But if you're exhausted, you are tired, you feel you have drained a lot of your strength and all that, you can take up to 3 times. With breakfast, lunch and dinner. Or you feel moderate, lunch and dinner. Simple, normal maintenance, dinner. Dinner, why I recommend? When you're sleeping, the body is at its rest. So the repair, the restoration work is done with greater efficiency. When the body active, it cannot repair and restore as when you are resting. That's why people say rest.
That means after dinner? Or
After dinner.
Before sleep?
Before sleep, no. Let it mix with your food. So the food which you have only 50% spectrum will become 100% spectrum. You get what I mean? Say like your wonton mee. So many spectrum not enough.
What's spectrum one time?
Poop! BioSpectrum. It will be a new product to sell. Don't promote it now. Do something.
You're concerned about because now a lot people are concerned about organic. How do you say? Do you think that the seed that is organic?
Okay. Wait, organic, you must be very, very careful when you use the word organic. Easily said and done. Okay, what is the criteria of organic product?
It must be free from the chemicals, free from the pesticide, free of everything. Must free from the source of
You have to plant it somewhere, right?
yeah. Far from the industrial area.
you must have planted it in the land
in the land.
5